Entire time. Like, I don't think there's anything else we really need from Austria. Like, are any of you guys... Yeah, like, none of you is actually core of Germany, so, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Okay, apparently the Prussian nobles are now a little bit upset in this territory. Why are you so mad? Monthly exchange going up. Nationalism. You're Czech. Nationalism. Look. You want to rebel against us, that's fine. But I will murder all of you. I mean, I actually didn't decrease military spending. Like, why are you only at half strength? Supply consumption is 140%. I think it's just building up really slowly. And maybe getting a better research, like going for... No, we're already at, No, you're more organization. I mean, we should do fine here. Okay, we could do a little bit better. Well, I mean, for us to partition Poland, we need to have technology, and the technology doesn't become available until 1765. So we're still like a long ways off from effectively doing anything with that. Do not occupy. You probably occupy this province. You did. You know what? No, I mean, I don't want to force build into the army. Even though I do want soldiers. Okay, now you've been wiped out. And just something like this. Okay, we're 9th place. We have 336. Who's in 8th place right now? Poland. 400. So we're close to becoming a great power. You are allied. You're allied to France. Okay, that's a little bit more scary. I think if you're just allied to Denmark, I wasn't that worried about it. But I mean, if I were to you know, let's say, like, if I was to attack Poland, like, this of course would be the territory I want to take. And unite my territories together. I mean, like, who... You know, Russia, you love us. You not accept. Too many alliances, political considerations. I mean, okay, we do have a lot of alliances. I'll give them that. Does anybody like us? Denmark likes us. Too many alliances. Hungary. Look, the thing is, we're allied to so many tiny countries that, nobody wants to be our friends. I mean, like, and we could break up all of our tiny alliances, but I really don't think that's what I want to do. We got more research points. Next level becomes available in 1715. State of Nature will allow us to core Silesia, which we want to do as soon as we can. You're 1715 for railroad as well. So, you know, let's go for Turnpike Road. More factory throughput, as well as more movement speeds. Not bad. As soon as you're done with this, you'll just move back to Berlin. Yeah, Mughal Empire. Bye-bye, Mughal Empire. It was nice knowing you, but now that you're dead, it really allows probably the British to explode onto the scene. Okay, you both go to Berlin. I just want to make sure you guys are not going to be taking too much attrition on your way there. But overall, can you form? I think we can. Like, we can. I'm pretty sure form. Like, there's the Kingdom of Germany, which we can form. I just don't know exactly how we do it, because I think we need to probably need to do, you know, unite Prussia, demand Saxony, do the stuff with Silesia, and once that's all done, we'll probably get an option to form the German Empire. That'd be, like, my best guess. I mean, it makes sense that we need to do all these other things first. Jingoism, 100, I mean, 100 military points, yeah, it's going to be difficult for us to get to. Is anybody at 100 military points yet? No, again, the odds are number 1, they're at 89. So, not having more than 100 is not anything that we really need to be concerned about. For 229 points. So, we got a lot of unemployed craftsmen. We'll upgrade whatever factories we can at the moment. Do you not take craftsmen? No, you don't. I can't build anything because I don't have the right, because the nobles don't want to give me any power. Which I guess actually kind of makes sense. If I'm the king, the nobles want to kind of do things their own way. Not a fan of that. I wish the nobles would, you know, stop existing. You know, let's have like an absolute monarchy where it's just me and nobody else. I mean, we could do that. We could appoint the absolutist faction in charge. We can build factories. We can invest in pop projects. We can build foreign railways. They pulled us. Really? I guess, yeah, we're in 9th place. I mean, Cilicia, I think, was their number one, was probably their number one point of, industry there. You're now in 16th place. Australia, like, is anybody trying to influence us? I actually probably should check this. Russia's cordial, but that's basically it. Yeah, now you're in 8th place. I would like to kill you. Because having Poland just be weaker would bump us up to 8th place. Which would be really nice. Britain has now formed. They're number 2. So France and England are probably going to be playing kind of like a rivalry game from now on. I mean, you could start building more units as well. What are you? You are 616, which is not horrible. But we do need to get more soldiers. I mean, we're almost at 1 million population. Are you all North German? For the most part, there are some Moravians, there are some Polish people down here. But for the most part, we are North German. Yeah, 12% Polish, a little bit Czech, a little bit Askansi. But nothing like too bad. Like, if you just weren't allied to France, I would think about doing an invasion, but like right now, it's an impossibility. You'd be close. I mean, you had 200 relations. You'd be close to saying yes. Like attacking. Like, do you have any cores on Poland? No. You the guys next to the Dutch. You know what? You're not wrong. We actually have a lot of political power. We should be annexing tiny countries that don't have any allies at all. Like Limburg. I mean, they're allied to. Actually, who are you allied to anybody else? Denmark. Denmark. Okay, they're allied to the British. We could maybe try to take some stuff from you. You're allied to the French. You're not allied to anybody. You have 3 industry points, though, so I mean, that's not that impressive. You want to kill people that have... Well, like, your puppet? You're allied. No, you are a satellite. Okay. You want to kill people who, What if we fought you and just, like, attack Austria again? I don't know what that would gain us, though. We want, like, we gotta attack people who are small, have no allies, but have decent industrial bases. What about, like, Munster? 110,000 population. No, so you're a little bit too large. The Free City of Dortmund, allied to the Palatinate. Oh, no, you're a minor. What about you? You're a 10 infamy for all this land. You're allied basically to nobody. You know what? Yeah. Let me just double check. You're not allied. You're friendly with the British. You're friendly with the British. Britain has 38 divisions. So Britain could definitely try some maneuvers here. Not a fan of. Not a fan of. Nassau. What about Bavaria? We could annex. You know what? Annexing all of Bavaria. Does that make any sense? Probably not. We probably don't want. Let's not attack anybody who is South German. Let's at least keep our focus in North Germany for now. What about Brunswick? It would actually connect our territory together. So you know what? Sorry about this, Brunswick. You're allied to Hesse-Kassel. I mean, yeah, no, I think I just want to kill you. You have 10 industry points as well. And at this point, I'll kind of take what I can get. Decrease relations. We can do. Actually, we can even do like a tiny conquest because you're. I mean, we can do minor conquest. I can turn anybody else. Take capital. What about like? Let's try to see like what. What about you? 350,000. So I'm guessing if they're below 200,000 population, they're probably considered like a minor. 28th of May. Yeah, I think we're just do a tiny conquest. Be done in about a year. You're allied to you, who is also would be considered a tiny conquest. So yeah, I mean, if I annex these people, get, you know, add 150,000 population to our country, like, it's not horrible. Again, 150,000 population, like, we only have 800. Actually, yeah, we only have 820,000. In the last 15 days? I don't know why there's a question mark after that. It makes sense to me. Okay, got some development speed. So we kill you. If you call in your ally, we just kill them as well and annex. Annex. It gives us the ability to at least move our troops around. Like, at least connecting all of our territory makes sense as like a good initial goal. Oh, so you're not friendly towards anybody? No. I wish you weren't allied to Britain. Because annexing all of Munster would probably be, like, pretty decent. Again, Saxony. We need more military points. Which is going to be difficult. How much are we spending on subsidies, by the way? 160 pounds is not a big deal for us. But our organization rises so slowly. What is that? No, what is that split? 1, 2. And then throw some infantry in there. I guess actually, no. Losing organization when you split the armies up in half actually does kind of make sense. Bengal has western ties. Which means, yeah, that now Britain has a foothold in India. Which I'm sure will go completely okay, and they have nothing to worry about. So Britain and France both want to annex you. Bastar, which you're in India, I think. Yes, we annex you. I don't think we've been discovered yet. Which is nice. Why do they keep building factories and they immediately like closing? I don't quite understand. More production, factory throughputs. You know, let's go for a little bit of tax efficiency. 2.5%. Can Prussia build a big sexy navy? Not right now. No. I think we have bigger fish to fry. Especially since navies are stupidly expensive. And I don't have the money for that. So there's 362 points. So we're like 100 behind right now. Poland and Russia are both trying to influence us a little bit. Like, Russia, I want to be your friend. Because I think our interests align very much, especially when it comes to Poland. There's a grain farm in Brandenburg that's closed. There's 10 out of 8 factories, so I actually can't even see all the factories anymore. I think they probably just let you go over the normal 8, I would guess. Okay, when will you be done? Infamy, no voting, pro-military, secondary power. So France will have their casus belli done first. But Star, I mean, I think it's somewhere down here. Or is it in the Middle East? I don't actually know, to be honest. I mean, there's Qatar. But Qatar and Bastar are two different places. Is it you? No, it's you. Why would France... Oh, France also borders you. I was like wondering why like France would want to attack you. I mean, if you border them... I guess it makes sense. Will you even join the war? You don't have any troops, and I am... I mean, I'm top 8 for military. I like how I could possibly be in the top 8 for everything. Would still not be in a great power position. I mean, I'm 9th. Who's 8th in industry? Poland. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, Poland is basically just like a little bit ahead of us in every single regard. Oh, we got 0.1 infamy? You know what? That's not a big deal at all. And look. Oh, no, that's education funding. And now we got a casus belli against you. You have basically no allies, and I'll just annex you. I don't need to call in anybody. You're not joining the war, right? No, you've immediately decided not to participate in this conquest, which I completely understand. Yeah, then we just annex your land, and then everything will go pretty well. And again, we're connecting our own territory, which is kind of also, like, kind of important. Militarily and strategically, like, this makes sense as a conquest. They keep on mobilizing to fight us. It's not going to work. Yeah, and once this is done, our name might even get even bigger, which, of course, is very important. The bigger your name is on the map, the more powerful you are. It's just an objective fact. And then after this... I mean, the Dutch are kind of mobilizing. Well, they're moving troops around, but I guess it's different than mobilizing. Is anybody trying to influence you? The answer is no. I mean, Munster also has territory down here. Like, they've got a lot of land. But if I was to attack either the Palatinate or Cologne, you might join, which will allow me to actually do a conquest against you. So you're allied to Cologne, which I think is you. You're cordial with the British and the Palatinates, who is neutral with everybody. They also have a lot of allies. You have a core of my territory. You know what? I think a minor conquest against you. You do 113,000. You know what? That's fine. And again, you're basically neutral with everybody. If I okay, let me just ban this guy from the chat. Yeah, no, ban that guy. Thank you. So Munster would make the name very big. You're not wrong about that. Yeah, so I think we're gonna take the Palatinates. If Munster intervenes, we just annex them because we don't want. If we attack Munster directly, the British will absolutely get involved. But if we attack Munster's ally and just happen to annex Munster in the meantime, then, you know, who knows, right? Can I build more units? I can build 4 more infantry. Because I think Munster would be the only one who might accept the call to arms, but they don't have any troops. And also, annexing more people means that there's less tags on the map. So if anything, I'm helping everybody out here by making the game run a little bit smoother. That's my official position on this. Look, I know the British, like we can probably, like I was like, we can probably kill them if they keep sending over small amounts of troops. But at the same time, I think they can wear us down given enough time. Like, if we had, like, 20 divisions, maybe. But if we only have 14, because I don't want to mobilize, I don't have to, right? Mobilizing is going to make things a little bit harder for us. Upgrade whatever factories are available. I'll be upgraded. Yeah, like, look, these guys are basically just stuck. And there we go. Our tiny conquest has gone through. Our name got a little bit smaller, but you know what? That's okay. I mean, yeah, we take the Palatinate and then we take Munster at the same time. Yeah, because they are in the British sphere. Britain's actually starting to really intervene in North Atlantic affairs. Which I don't like. Sweden's also trying to... no, France also trying to intervene in our affairs as well. But I mean, we're not a great power, so I mean, I can't really stop them at the moment. You know, France is at war with you. I mean, you'll probably win it. I mean, if France and Britain fight over India, I mean, that's good for us. They'll weaken each other. Now, you're fighting a war against somebody else. A little bit more tax efficiency. Honestly, I think we're going to go for one more military tech. You know, maybe a little bit more dig-in bonus. I'm just wondering. War prestige. I mean, we'll also get this province down here, which is kind of like not my intention, but if we get it, we get it. Also, you're now at war with Trieste. How much troops do you guys have? You have 5 divisions. Trieste has 0. But given how Austria has been performing this whole campaign, Trieste, I think, has a chance. Okay, thank you for rearranging the upper house. Some discoveries. When are you done? That's not looking at the right place. You'll be ready in 145 days. I know they don't have any industry. They're at 0. But the reason we're attacking the Palatinate is because Palatinate is allied, one, directly to a handful of countries. So, I mean, if they all join in, we can pick and choose who we want to kind of annex. But especially if Munster joins, here's how this works, right? We declare war on Palatinate. Munster joins the war. We can then use a casus belli to annex all of Munster without the British getting involved. They're allied, but I think we become the war leader, we'll be kind of in like a tricky situation. But I think overall, this is basically the This is the best way to handle it, as far as I'm concerned. You move up towards the north. Do we have access down here? Not really. Can I move troops to any of these provinces? Am I allied to any of you? I'm allied to these guys, but that's about it. Like, you're also allied to you. It's got 10 industry. That's still Dortmund. You have none, and you have 10. So, you know, again, there's some territory we could take. You know, and get a little bit of industry points that way. He's got a lot of unemployed people. Open all factories, subsidize all factories. Again, we're not losing too much. We'll be done in about 2 months. Okay. So we're almost about where I was in the first time we tried playing this mod. In fact, we're actually doing slightly better. We're trying to get it to make sense if you kind of know what you're doing. We should integrate Prussian Hanover. Just keep it separate. Like, I think if we form Germany, again, that's kind of our main overall goal. If we form Germany, like, we don't need to kind of integrate any of these territories into Prussia. Are you? Yeah, you're Prussian Hanover. Eventually, they will all be cores of ours anyways, right? And I can't form the HRE. I'm, like, pretty sure. We could leave the HRE. We get 5 prestige out of it. But I don't know if that has any kind of, like, lasting implications. Is United Germany #1 in all categories? Oh, like, almost guaranteed that if we can unite Germany, we will be by far the strongest power in the game. Okay, I will do